Bernardo Faria is a Brazilian Jiu-jitsu black belt Pan Am champion, a double world champion, and a very, very feared competitor. And part of what his opponents are worried about is his skill with the over-under guard pass. It's the only guard pass that Bernardo uses, and he's been using it since before he was a blue belt. So he knows every detail. He knows how to get into the over-under pass against any kind of position, whether his opponent starts in spider guard or butterfly guard or de la Riva guard. Bernardo can force the over-under. And no matter what kind of resistance Bernardo runs into, whether his opponent moves left, moves right, pushes ahead, whatever, Bernardo has an answer for it. So it's an example, it's a great example of somebody going really, really deeply into a position and into a technique. What follows here is Bernardo teaching how to get into the over-under pass when he's faced with somebody using the closed guard on him. Obviously a very common situation, and if that's your number one guard pass, you need to have a route to go from any guard position that you end up in to your guard pass. Here's Bernardo doing that against the closed guard.
Guys, now let's imagine that my opponent closed the guard, right? So I'm fighting against my opponent and he just closed the guard here, right? So guys, what I'm gonna do is, first thing, I'm gonna set up a good posture here, right? So I'm gonna keep my both hands on his lapel, this hand anywhere around his hip, and this hand here on his both lapels. If we just stay like that, I'm gonna keep my arm kind of stretching. If I feel that some arm bar is coming, I just bend my elbow. When he gives up about the arm bar, I stretch it again. If you try again, I bend my elbow. If he gives up, I stretch again. So that would be the game. Guys, stand up here to pass his guard. I can kind of control his sleeve here and stand up, but I'm gonna end up going to my left side, and I prefer my right side to do the passing. So I'm not even going to control his sleeve here. I'm just going to control one of his lapels, right? Once I did this, now I'm going to stand up with the other hand anywhere around his gear right here. So I'm going to stand up, 1, 2, and keep this hand on his lapel, just to make sure I have some post. Now, I'm going to push his leg down, push down, push down, push down, and I'm going to step over his leg, just like this, look. Right? Guys, before he closes his half guard, I'm going to anticipate the move and I'm going to switch. And now, once again, I'm the over-under pass. Drive towards the middle, jump, and pass. Right? So, let's see again. I'm here. I have his both lapels, this hand anywhere around his hip. If you try some arm bar, just bend my elbow. When he gives up, I stretch again. If you try again, I bend again. Gives up, I stretch again. This hand anywhere around his hip. Now I'm gonna stand up. So 1, 2, keep one lapel at least, just to have some post. Just have someone somewhere that you're making some grip. Now this hand goes to his knee, push his knee down, push down, push down, push down, jump over. Guys, before he closes his half guard, let's anticipate the move. Bring this hand down, go there. I got it. Drive towards the mirror, jump his leg, and pass. So let's see here in the other angle.
If you liked this technique, and if you'd like to find out more about Bernardo's approach to Jiu-Jitsu and the psychology that he was using to win both his gold medal in his weight class and in the absolute in the 2015 Mundials, click on the link and you'll get taken to the interview that I, Stephan Kesting, did with Bernardo Faria about winning that double gold medal. You can read the transcript, you can download the MP3, or you can just listen to the audio on the site, which is grapplearts.com. Take care and see you on the site.